So we're headed east on Highway 60. This is the town of Kabul coming up. We came out of Springfield. This is actually the second exit for Kabul, and we'll take this exit. The property's only about a mile from here. Awesome location. I haven't been out this way for quite a while. We had this, I believe it was leased out. And now we've got it available. We've decided to put it on the market. Beautiful, beautiful property. Okay, so we took that exit. Come up to the stop sign. If we went left, we'd go into Kabul. Instead, we're going right. But we just go about 100 feet, and then we'll take a left. I don't know what this road is. It's almost like a frontage road, I guess. And we'll follow this for just about a quarter mile, and then we're going to take a right. I can hear some candy in the back seat. That's my lovely daughter, Nicole, eating gobstoppers. Okay, so first right onto, looks like Bluebird Road. So we've taken a right onto Bluebird. And we'll go down here. We don't go too far. I believe it's about a half a mile. Great area. Kabul is a nice little town, several restaurants and stores. Good access to Highway 60. Okay, so I'm looking for a road to the left, and that's the road we'll take to the property. And this is it coming up here. So yeah, we've gone actually just under half a mile on Bluebird Lane. You can see a group of mailboxes there. So we're taking a left onto the gravel road. So now we'll follow the gravel road directly down to the property. I set the trip meter so we can tell how far it is. But you'll basically know when you get there because you'll see the large open meadow. We bought this quite a few years ago, I guess. Because it was so close to Kabul and so close to the 4-lane to Highway 60. We're just a really solid property. Power's out here, which is great. Okay. So we can see the property up ahead there. You can see you can see that building. Building that's on the property. There was actually a guy living in there, and he still has some stuff he needs to come and get. We'll take a look at that in a moment. But it's a large piece of acreage and has a couple kind of cool surprises that we'll see in just a minute here. So as the road, the actual gravel road, turns to the right, we'll go straight and then we'll be on the property. Okay, so now we're on the property. There's the building. I believe it has electric run to it. It doesn't have a well or septic. Well, I don't know. I know it doesn't have a well. I don't know about the septic. I believe he hauled water in. We'll drive around here a little bit. You can see a trash pile behind. I'm trying to get a couple pictures as we go. I don't know the size of the building. I don't know anything about it other than it is on a concrete slab. And I'm going to assume that it's in rough shape inside there. Okay. So some of the cool surprises about this property. At one point, this was, I was told, the police shooting range for Kabul. And there, just on the other side of the little fence, is the actual range with the backstop. huge pile of dirt. Still has a cord stretched across, I guess, to hold the targets. And we tried it out when we bought it. We brought some guns out here and had some fun. It was great. So it's got a rifle range. Also, I'll pull up here to the top of the hill and then we'll look at this. Also, they had skeet platforms set up. So there were 2 or 3 or 4 little concrete structures that are still there, which I guess were the skeet bunkers. And there you can kind of see it down in the cluster of trees there, the little skeet bumpers, and that's kind of interesting, bunkers. I doubt you could still really use that for skeet because that large green building has since been built in the back there, so they probably wouldn't appreciate that. But this particular area on the property is what we thought would be ideal if you wanted an additional building site. I'll pull up here, and this is actually why we bought this property in the first place, is this this hillside here. I think I'll stop the truck and hop out. But this is just gorgeous. I mean, you've got a view into town. It's super private up here, tucked back against the tree line. There's a fence there at the tree line. That's the property line. But talk about an awesome building site. There off in the distance, you can see, I don't know if I can zoom in. Someone else built a nice home recently. I mean, you've got a lot of space up here. Look at that, gorgeous, gorgeous property. Wow. There's a hawk up in the sky. I'll probably drive down and take another look at that building. The building's kind of a cool bonus. Don't expect too much out of that building. It would be fantastic for storage. Like I said, it was lived in, but that doesn't mean you want to live in it. Let's pull back down there and we'll have a quick look at that building. You'll want to see the drone video and you'll want to see the aerial maps to really see this whole property because it has a lot of cool stuff really going for it. So let's pull back down there to the building and take a look. Nicole's excited that she doesn't have to buckle up on the property out here. You want to say hi, Nicole? She doesn't. Okay. Oop, I don't know if I'll drive down on that part. That looks a little steep. It's a pretty good overview of the building, though. Large property. I mean, you could do a lot out here. Horses, definitely potentially commercial spot. Up to you. A lot of different trees. It looks like some fruit trees down there. I can't tell for sure. Cedar trees, fruit trees. All this mowed area right up to that road. This is all on the property. So there is a lot of space. I think I'll pull up to the building and then I'll hop out and walk around that building. I mean, it's just peaceful, it's private out here. This is going to be a really, really nice property for somebody. And there is the glorious building. I haven't been inside that for 5 or 6 years. When I was in it, it was just an unfinished open slab. I imagine the guy has maybe put some interior walls in there. I'm really not sure. I mean, it's nothing fancy, but if you planned on doing some kind of storage building or living quarters, then at a bare minimum, that would save you having to do the slab and the walls and the roof. It's got a metal roof, but it's got kind of one of the old school metal roofs that just, I mean, they just lasted forever. Actually, our guys 4 or 5 years ago had a project building similar to this, and they took some high quality paint and painted the whole roof a lighter color, and it looked great. This does have a garage door, but it looks like it's missing a panel up there. There's a burn pile right there. I see a window air unit. I have no idea if that's his personal property or not. That may or may not be here after he comes to get his stuff. As far as the size, that's a good question. Let me walk that off and we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That looks like about 30. And that's just me stepping it off, so that's not a scientific calculation. Let's step off the long side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm coming up with about 30 by 48 for that structure. So 12 to 1500 square feet, I guess. Anyway, there's the shooting range over that way. These are the old skeet bunkers. You can see the raised mounds there, kind of interesting. But yeah, nice big property, large property. Let us know if you have any questions. I mean, this one is just has a whole lot of good stuff going for it. You can check out our website at InstantAcres.com. You can call us at 417-882-3400, or you can email us at sales@instantacres.com. We'd be happy to let you know if this property is still available.